Hi everyone! So ang lesson natin for today ay Numerical Ability Worksheet number 14, Multiplying Fractions. Okay, so worksheet number 14 na tayo. So sana nasimulan nyo simula worksheet number 1. Okay, so ito ay reviewer para sa Civil Service Exam. So multiplying fractions, dalawang part. So letter A, ayan. So post nyo muna and try sagutan. Then we have letter B, problem solving. So meron tayong tatlong word problems. Okay, so let's start. Sagutan na natin. So first part tayo, 1 to 5. So dalawahan lang. So ano ba yung rule natin sa multiplication of fractions? Ang rule lang natin dyan ay if you have A over B times C over D. So ang kailangan lang natin gawin ay i-multiply yung numerator. So we have AC over product ng denominator BD. Okay? So ito yung unang technique natin, minumultiply lang. And then meron din tayong sumunod yung cancellation law. Okay? So saan ba pwedeng gamitin yung cancellation law kapag may common factor? So dito sa number 5. So gagamitin natin yung cancellation law. Okay? So i-apply na natin yung rule, multiply lang yung numerator and then multiply ang denominator. So for number 1, 2/3 times 2/5, walang common factor, walang pwedeng i-lowest term sa numerator tsaka denominator. So all we have to do multiply. So we have 2 times 2, that is equal to 4. And then 3 times 5, that is equal to 15. So wala nang lowest term, 4 over 15. Ito na yung final answer natin. Okay, so next number. So we have 8 over 9 times 4 over 5. So dito titingnan muna natin kung merong pwedeng i-lowest term dito sa 8. So yung 8, ang denominator natin 9 and 5, walang common factor. Siyempre ganun din sa 4. Sa 4, wala din common factor sa 9 and 5. So therefore, all we have to do is multiply. So multiply lang natin ito. So 8 times 4, so that is equal to 32 over product ng denominator 9 times 5, that is equal to 45. So ganun lang kasimple. Yun na yung final answer. So actually ito yung pinakamadali sa operation ng fractions kasi minumultiply lang natin, unlike sa addition and division, addition and subtraction, meron pa tayong butterfly. Okay? So ito yung pinakamadali sa lahat. Okay, so for number 3, 11 over 12 times 5 over 6, walang maka-cancel dito kasi ang 11 tsaka 5 parehas prime number. Okay? So therefore, ang gagawin lang natin ay i-multiply lang natin. So 11 times 5, yan. So we have 55. And then over 12 times 6, so multiply lang natin directly. 12 times 6, that is equal to 72. Okay? So final answer. And then next, paano kapag whole number? So we have 1 over 14 times 7 times 7. Pwede natin itong lagyan ng over 1 kapag whole number. Para hindi nakakalito. Baka kasi merong malito kasi walang denominator, pwedeng lagyan ng 1. So tapos ganun na rin pwedeng i-multiply. Pero ito may lowest term pala ito. So multiply muna natin. Ayan, 1 times 7, we have 7. And then 14 times 1, we have 14. Tapos pwede nating i-lowest term. So i-divide natin parehas sa, pwedeng i-divide parehas sa 7. So ang final answer natin is 1/2. Okay? 7 divided by 7 is 1. 14 divided by 7 is 2. Okay? So for number 5, dito yung pwede tayong mag-cancellation law dito. Kasi pwede nating i-cancel out itong 6 at 9. May common factor kasi. Tapos yung 5 and 10 din pala. So itong 6 tsaka 9, pwedeng i-divide natin, i-divide parehas sa 3. Okay? So pwedeng i-divide parehas sa 3 yan. So pag dinivide natin parehas sa 3, pwede nang hindi ipakita yan kung saan dinidivide, pwedeng i-cancel out na lang natin. Nasa isip na lang natin yung divided by 3 parehas. So pag dinivide 3 parehas, magiging na lang itong 2. Tapos itong 9 divided by 3, so buray na natin, magiging na lang siyang 3. Tapos yung 5 and 10, i-divide naman natin parehas sa 5. Okay? So divide parehas sa 5, so hindi na natin pinapakita yan. So ito yung magiging 1, and then 10 divided by 5, magiging na lang itong 2. So tapos i-multiply na natin yung mga natirang numbers. So sa numerator 1 at 2, so 1 times 2, that is equal to 2. And then sa denominator 3 times 2, that is equal to 6. Pero meron pa palang pwedeng ma-cancel, no? So 3 times 2. So ayan, ito, yung mga natirang numbers natin, 1 and 2, tas the denominator 3 and 2, pwede pang ma-cancel ulit yan. So yun, parehas may 2. So i-cancel out na natin yung 2. Pag kinancel out natin, ibig sabihin 1 na lang yon. And then pag 1, pwede nang hindi isulat. So ano na lang ang natira sa numerator? Ayan, so lagyan natin ng 1. Ayan. So 1 at 1 na lang. So 1 times 1, 1 na lang yan. And then sa denominator, 3 times 1, so 3 na lang. So final answer is 1/3. Okay? So madali kapag merong may common factor, pwede kasing ma-lowest term agad. So ang tawag doon ay cancellation law. Okay? So next set, number 6 to 10. So kapag tatluhan, ganun pa rin. So tatry ulit natin, magka-cancellation law muna tayo. So sa numerator, tingnan natin, meron tayong 6 sa numerator. So tingnan natin kung saan pwedeng i-divide yan. Pwedeng may divide lahat yan sa 10, 4 at 6, may common factor 2. Pero kung mapapansin nyo, parehas na agad yung 6. Kapag may kaparehas na agad, automatic i-cancel na agad natin yan. Okay, so i-cancel na natin. Cancel na agad yan. Pag kinancel, ibig sabihin nun 1. Pero pag 1, pwede nang hindi isulat. Okay? Para hindi nakakalito. And then next, sa 3, etong 3, wala nang prime number ang 3. So walang makakancel sa 10 and 4. Tapos etong 5. 5 at 10, pwedeng makancel. Divide parehas sa 5. Okay? So divide ito sa 5. Ang 10, divide din sa 5. So parang nilowest term lang natin. Okay? So pag divide parehas sa 5, so makakancel out na ito. 1 na lang ito. And 10 divided by 5. So we have 2. So tapos, i-check natin kung may maka-cancel pa. Sa numerator, 3 na lang. Yung mga na-cancel out, 1 yon. So pwede nang hindi isulat. Ang natira na lang ay 3. Sa denominator naman, ang natira ay 2 tsaka 4. So multiply natin 2 times 4. That is equal to 8. So final answer is 3/8. Okay, so next for number 7. So 4/9 times 6/8 times 3/4. I-cancel na agad yung magkaparehas. So meron tayong 4 sa numerator. Meron ding 4 sa denominator. Cancel out na yan. 1 na lang yon. And then, meron pang pwedeng i-divide 6. Ayan, so meron tayong 6, tsaka 9. Pwedeng i-divide parehas sa 3. So, divide natin parehas sa 3. 6 divided by 3, magiging na itong 2. And then, 9 divided by 3, magiging na siyang 3. So, tapos, meron pa tayong 3 sa numerator. So, may 3 din dito. So, cancel out na natin yung 3. Okay, so hindi na natin sinusulat kapag 1 na lang. Ang natira na lang sa numerator, may 2, tas may 8 pa dito. So pwede pang makancel ulit. Okay? So itong 2 at 8, i-divide natin parehas sa 2. So 2 divided by 2, 1 na lang. Huwag na natin isulat kapag 1. And then 8 divided by 2 ay 4. So therefore, wala nang natira sa numerator. Ibig sabihin nun, 1 na lang. Sa denominator, ang natira na lang ay 4. So final answer is 1/4. Okay, so napakasimple kapag pwede yung cancellation law. Okay, so next number 8, 15/25 times 10/20. So itong 10/20, pwedeng i-divide ito parehas sa 10. Or simply cancel na natin itong parehas na 0. So divide sa 10, 1/2 na lang ito. Okay? So tapos itong 15/25, pwede siyang i-divide sa 5. So divided by 5, so 15 divided by 5 ay 3. 25 divided by 5 is 5. Okay? So wala na maka-cancel. So ang natira sa numerator, 3 tsaka 1. So 3 times 1, that is 3. Sa denominator, 5 times 2, that is equal to 10. So final answer, 3/10. Okay, so paano naman kapag mixed number? So pag mixed number, kailangan nating i-convert muna sa improper. Okay? Bago i-apply natin yung rule na numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. Or mag-cancellation law muna bago i-apply yon. So kailangan i-convert lang muna natin isa-isa kapag mixed number. So paano ba mag-convert? Ito, minumultiply lang. So 5 times 2, that is equal to 10. Tapos yung 10, i-add dito sa numerator, 10 plus 4, that is equal to 14. Kopyahin lang yung denominator na 5. Okay? So times ganun din. So ito, i-multiply lang natin. 3 times 6, so that is equal to 18. Ipa-plus natin yung numerator na 5. So we have 23/6. So tapos mag-cancellation law tayo. So cancellation law, so we have 14 at 6. Pwedeng i-divide parehas sa 2. I-divide natin parehas sa 2. So this will become 7. 6 divided by 2, that is equal to 3. So ito medyo mahaba yung process kasi kailangan natin i-change sa mixed number ito. So wala nang madi-divide, so i-multiply na lang natin ito. 7 times 23, tapos 5 times 3. So yung 5 times 3, medyo madali, 15 lang. Tapos 7 times 23, so scratch lang tayo. So tandaan sa civil service, bawal ang calculator. So 23 times 7, i-manual lang natin. 7 times 3, we have 21. 7 times 2 is 14. Plus 2, that is equal to 16. So we have 161/15. So ito, kailangan nating i-change ito sa mixed number. So ang simplified form yung mixed number dapat. Okay, so we have 161 divided by 15. So equals sa 1 times 15. We have 15. Subtract, we have 1. Bring down 1. So we have 11. So 11 divided by 15. So mas maliit, no? So 0 na ito. O tapos 0 times 15. So we have 0. Remainder natin 11. So therefore, final answer is the quotient. Yung whole number natin, yung quotient 10. And then remainder 11. So 10 and 11 over 15. So ito na yung final answer natin. Okay, so next number, ganun din ang process natin, mixed number. So i-change mo na sa improper fraction. So multiply lang ito, 4 times 4, that is equal to 16, and then i-add ang numerator. So we have 17 over 4, and then times, multiply natin ito. So multiply, so we have 8, and then add the numerator. So 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1, so we have 9 over, kopyahin yung denominator na 2. So tapos, mag-cancellation law tayo kung merong makakancel. Kung wala, edi i-multiply na lang natin. Okay, so 17 over 4 times 9 over 2, wala nang makakancel. So i-multiply lang natin. So yung denominator muna, mas madali. 4 times 2, we have 8. And then 17 times 9, sa numerator tayo. So scratch tayo, 17 times 9. So 9 times 7 is 63. 9 times 1 is 9 plus 6. That is equal to 15. So we have 153 over 8 na i-change natin sa mixed number. So we have 153 divided by 8. So that is equal to 1 times 8. We have 8. Subtract, we have 7. Bring down 3, 73. And then we have 9. 9 times 8 is equal to 72. Remainder 1. So the quotient is 19. Ang remainder natin ay 1. So yan yung nasa numerator. Kopyahin ang denominator na 8. 19 and 1, 8. Okay, so ito na yung final answer. So next. So number 11, 11 to 13. So 2 and 1 over 9 times 1 and 1/5. Okay, so ganun lang ulit ang gagawin natin. So multiply. So that is equal to 18. And then add the numerator, 18 plus 1. That is equal to 19 over 9 times. Multiply ulit natin ito. So 5 times 1, we have 5. Add the numerator, 5 plus 1. So we have 6 over 5, and then pwedeng may makancel. 6 and 9, pwedeng i-divide parehas sa 3. So 6 divided by 3, that is 2, and then 9 divided by 3, that is equal to 3. So wala nang pwedeng makancel, i-multiply na natin. So 19 times 2, ayan, madali nang i-mental, 19 times 2, that is equal to 38, over 3 times 5. So multiply ito, 3 times 5, we have 15. Okay, so ilang 15 meron sa 38? Merong dalawa. Pag dinivide, 38 divided by 15, so that is 2. Ang 15 times 2 ay 30. So may remainder pa siya na 8. So 2 and 8 over 15. Okay. So next number, number 12, 3 and 3 over 7 times 1 and 2/3. So convert lang natin sa improper. 7 times 3, we have 21. Plus the numerator, so plus 3, we have 24 over 7 times, convert din ito, 3 times 1, we have 3, plus the numerator, 3 plus 2, we have 5 over 3. Okay, so may makakancel. 24 and 3, pwedeng i-divide. 24 divided by 3, that is equal to 8. So itong 3 wala na. 1 na lang kasi yon. So 24 divided by 3, 8. So now i-multiply natin. 8 times 5, we have 40 over 7. So ilang 7 meron sa 40? 40 divided by 7, that is 5. May remainder, kasi ang 5 times 7, 35. So may remainder pa na 5. So therefore, the final answer is 5 and 5 over 7. Okay? So next number, 1 and 1/7 times 2 and 2/5. So convert to mixed number to improper. So 7 times 1, we have 7. And then add the numerator, 7 plus 1. We have 8 over 7 times, multiply ito. So we have 2 times 5, that is 10. Plus the numerator, so we have 12 over 5. Okay, so meron bang makakancel? Walang makakancel dahil ang denominator 7 and 5 parehas prime number. Okay, so parehas prime number, so i-multiply lang natin. 8 times 12, so sa 10, 8 times 10 ay 80, tapos 8 times 2 ay 16. So therefore, 96 ang numerator natin. And then 7 times 5, that is equal to 35. So divide lang natin, ilang 35 meron sa 96, meron lang dalawa. Kasi 2 times 35 ay 70. So subtract natin 96 minus 70, that is equal to 26. So final answer, 2 and 26 over 35. So wala nang lowest term yan, final answer na. Okay, so next. So we have 14 and 15. Pagtatluhan, same process pa rin. Kahit apatan pa yan, limahan, and so on. Basta multiplication lahat. So ganun pa rin ang process natin. I-convert muna sa improper fraction. Okay, so isa-isahin lang natin. So multiply lang yan. 5 times 2, we have 10. Plus the numerator, 10 plus 4, that is equal to 14 over 5. Times, ganun din dito. 2 times 6, that is equal to 12. Add the numerator, 12 plus 1, we have 13. Over, kopyahin lang yan, 13 over 2. Times, so we have 7 times 1, so that is 7. Plus the numerator, 7 plus 2 is 9 over 7. So mag-cancellation law na tayo. So malinaw, itong 14 at 7, pwedeng ma-divide. 14 divided by 7, 2 na lang siya. Okay, so tas may ito rin dito. May ito sa numerator, may ito sa denominator. So i-cancel out na natin yan. Ano na lang ang natira? Sa denominator, ang natira na lang ay 5. Sa numerator, 13 times 9. Okay, so multiply lang natin 9 times 3, that is equal to 27. And then 9 times 1 is 9, plus 2, we have 11. So ngayon, i-divide lang natin ito. 117 divided by 5. So yan, so 117 divided by 5, we have 2. Times 5, we have 10. Subtract, we have 1. Bring down 7. 17 divided by 5, we have 3. 3 times 5, that is 15. Remainder, 17 minus 15 is 2. So therefore, final answer natin is the quotient, 23, and the remainder, 2 over the denominator, 5. Okay, so this is the final answer. Okay, so last number. So we have 8 and 8 over 9 times 5 and 1/4 times 1 and 1/2. So convert lang isa-isa. Medyo malaki ito. 9 times 8, that is equal to 72. 72 plus 8. So 72 plus 8, that is equal to 80 over 9. Times, multiply natin ito. So 4 times 5, we have 20 plus 1. So we have 21 over the denominator 4 times 1 and 1/2. So 2 times 1, we have 2 plus the numerator 2 plus 1, we have 3 over 2. So i-cancel lang natin yung pwedeng makancel. Ayan, kitang-kita itong 4 times 2, 8 yan. Makakancel dito. So dito muna sa 2 para mas madali. 80 divided by 2. Divide natin sa 2 itong 80. So cancel out na ito, magiging 40. Okay? So tapos itong 40, divide natin sa 4. So 40 divided by 4, that is equal to 10. Sa denominator, cancel out na yun, 1 na lang yun. And then meron pa tayong 3 and 9. 3 and 9, i-divide pareha sa 3. 3 divided by 3, 1, wala na yan. 9 divided by 3, we have 3. And then meron pa, ang natira sa numerator, 10 and 21 na lang. Sa denominator, 3 na lang. Yung 3 pwedeng i-divide sa 21. Or itong 21 pwedeng i-divide sa 3. So 21 divided by 3, that is equal to 7. So wala nang natira sa denominator. Ibig sabihin, ang sagot natin ay whole number. 10 times 7. So i-multiply lang yan. 10 times 7 equals 70. So ito na yung final answer natin. Okay, so next natin ay problem solving. Ayan, so meron tayong tatlong word problems. Paano ba yung mga keyword natin dito para malamang multiplication? So sabi, in Jake's grade, 3/4 of the students have a sister. Of the students who have a sister, 4/5 also have a brother. What fraction of the students in Jake's grade have both a sister and a brother? So, i-multiply lang natin ito, pero ano yung keyword natin? In Jake's grade, 3/4 daw. 3/4 of the students have sister. Tapos dito sa 3/4 na ito, ayun, of the students who have sister. So sa fraction, tandaan yung of, ang ibig sabihin kasi nito multiplication eh. So sabi 3/4 daw ay merong sister, tapos of the students who have sister, so ito na nga yun, yung 3/4. 4/5 daw nun ay merong brother, kaya i-multiplication. So ano yung palatandaan? Bakit naging multiplication? Yung of. Kasi yung of the students who have a sister, yun yung 3/4, i-multiply natin sa 4/5. So ang answer natin dito, 3/4 times 4/5. So yun na yung magiging equation natin or expression. 3/4 times 4/5. So that is equal to cancel out lang natin yung 4 dahil may 4 sa numerator and 4 sa denominator. Final answer is 3/5. So ganun lang kasimple. 3/5 ng grade ni Jake. Yan sa kung ano mang grade siya. 3/5 nun ay merong both sister and brother. Okay? So next number. At the Clinton Aquarium, 9/10 of the animals are mammals. Of the mammals, 1/4 are dolphins. What fractions of the animals at the Clinton Aquarium are dolphins? So ganun ulit yung explanation. Sabi yung 9/10 daw na animals ay mammals. Tapos dito sa 9/10 na mammals, kasi ayan o, of the mammals. So yung 9/10, 1/4 daw nun. 1/4 are dolphins. So ang tinatanong, what fraction of the animals in the Clinton Aquarium are dolphins? So kailangan lang gawin ay i-multiply. Kasi yung 9/10 ay mammal, tapos yung 1/4 nitong 9/10 ay dolphin. So multiply lang natin 9/10 multiply sa 1/4. Okay, so meron bang pwedeng makancel dito? Walang pwedeng makancel kasi ang numerator 9, 3 and 3, tapos 10, 4, walang factor na 3. So i-multiply lang natin, 9 times 1, we have 9, over 10 times 4, that is equal to 40. Wala nang lowest term yan, so ito na yung final answer, 9/40. Okay, so last number. So Sandra operates a hotdog stand. On Wednesday, she used 9/10 of a bag of hotdog buns. On Thursday, she used 5/6 as many hotdog buns as on Wednesday. How many bags of hotdog buns did Sandra use on Thursday? Okay, so sabi sa Wednesday daw 9 out of 10 daw. Yung Wednesday, 9/10 bag of hotdog. Ayan, on Thursday, she used 5/6. 5/6 daw ng 5/6 as many. 5/6 as many hotdog buns as on Wednesday. So 5/6 daw nung Wednesday. So therefore, ang expression ay 9/10 or ang operation ay multiplication. Kasi 5/6 daw nitong Wednesday yung magiging ano natin sa Thursday. 5/6 nung Wednesday. Kaya multiply. Okay? So tandaan yung word na off kasi. So yan, on Thursday she used 5/6 as many hotdog buns as on Wednesday. Wala para yung word na off, pero ayan nga, 5/6 daw nitong Wednesday, kaya multiplication. Okay, so i-multiply lang natin. So magka-cancellation law lang tayo. 9 at 6 pwedeng i-divide sa 3. So i-divide natin itong 9 sa 3, magiging 3 na lang. 6 divided by 3, we have 2. Tapos yung 5 at 10, i-divide naman parehas sa 5. 5 divided by 5, 1. 10 divided by 5 is 2. I-multiply yung natirang numbers. 3 times 1, we have 3. And then 2 times 2, we have 4. So the final answer is 3/4. So 3/4 bags. How many bags of hot dogs did Sandra use on Thursday? So 3/4. Okay, so that's all. So thank you for watching. I hope nagustuhan niyo explanation ko para sa multiplication of fraction. So kung meron po kayong math question, i-comment nyo lang po sa aking channel or i-PM nyo ako sa aking messenger, RJ Enseñado. So good luck sa lahat na nagre-review para sa civil service exam. Bye-bye and God bless.